good evening, and welcome. Wherever you're listening from tonight, I'm glad you chose to be here. I'm Phil Clark, an Irish voice now living in Italy after years of travelling the world collecting stories from remarkable places. And tonight, I'd like to share one with you. Good evening and welcome. Tonight's sleep story, falling asleep on the night train through the Dolomites. The train is already moving when you settle into your seat. Not fast, not hurried. Just a quiet, steady glide through the darkness of northern Italy. Outside the window, the mountains rise softly into the night. You have just left the small station of Bassano del Grappa. The platform lights are fading now, and the train is beginning its gentle climb north toward the Dolomites. The carriage is warm. Soft yellow lights glow above the seats. There are only a few other passengers tonight. A couple sitting quietly across the aisle. Someone reading further down the carriage. But mostly there is calm. You lean back. The rhythm of the train settles in beneath you. A steady motion, rocking slightly left, then right. Steel wheels gliding across the rails. Outside the window, the last lights of Bassano disappear. Soon there is only countryside. Fields, dark vineyards, and the quiet outline of distant hills. You notice your breathing slowing. Deep in, soft out, in time with the movement of the train. The train begins to climb gently now. You can feel it. Not steep, just a slow rise toward the foothills of the Dolomites. Small villages appear now and then. Clusters of warm lights resting quietly in the valleys. Names you might recognize if you look closely at the timetable. Romano Desolino, Bassano del Grappa. Little places resting beneath the mountains. But you do not need to look closely. You are only watching the lights drift past, each one glowing for a moment before fading into the dark. The train continues climbing. The mountains are closer now. You can see their shape against the night sky. Dark silhouettes rising quietly above the valley. The rails curve gently. The carriage sways a little more. Still soft, still steady, like being rocked in a cradle You feel the day slowly leaving your body. The tension in your shoulders softens. Your jaw relaxes. Your hands grow warm and heavy. Somewhere ahead, the train passes through a small tunnel. The sound changes for a moment. A deep echo, a hollow, rushing sound. Then the train emerges again into the open mountain air. Now the forest begins. Tall dark pines lining the slopes of the mountain. You cannot see them clearly, but you can sense them. Miles of quiet forest stretching into the night. The train slows slightly as it approaches a small station. Feltre. The platform lights glow softly. A door opens somewhere in the carriage. Footsteps. A quiet voice. Then the train begins moving again. You barely notice. Your eyes are growing heavy now. The movement of the train is doing most of the work. Rocking, gliding, carrying you gently through the mountains. Your breathing becomes deeper, slower, more relaxed. Outside the window, the valley widens. The mountains grow softer now as the train begins its gradual descent. South again, toward the plains, toward the sea, toward Venice. But you are no longer watching closely. The lights blur softly. The dark hills fade. Your thoughts drift. The train continues its quiet journey through fields, past sleeping towns, over small rivers reflecting the moonlight. Somewhere far away, church bells mark the late hour. But inside the carriage, everything remains calm, still, peaceful. Your body sinks deeper into the seat, completely supported, completely safe. The train glides forward through the night, toward Treviso, toward the quiet lagoon, toward Venice. but you are drifting now, half asleep, half dreaming. The rhythm of the rails continues, soft, steady, endless. And somewhere ahead, the lights of Venice wait quietly in the distance. But you do not need to see them tonight. Because the train keeps moving, the night remains calm, and sleep has already begun to carry you the rest of the way. Just drifting now, softly, quietly, into sleep.